welcome back. This is Dennis with D. Davis Design, and we're going to go over pass number 2 on the 64 Classic Beetle. So, just wanted to start off by saying thanks to our friends at So.Cal.Imports in California. Great place to go if you're looking for your Beetle parts. They're kind, courteous, and they get right on the phone. We pretty much went with them and put the camera on and walked through the car, and we'll be ordering our parts to them, and they're en route since we don't have much in the middle of Texas. Anyway, first off, as you can see, this lovely there's a lovely trunk area or luggage compartment. We have the fuse block that we're going to be working with. We'll be replacing that. Also, we'll be replacing the radio and go to stock and get the glove compartment back to stock. We'll also be replacing the gas line. As you can see, that's kind of broken. Still operable, but we need to have the appropriate line to the fuel gauge because right now we're driving without one. Then after that, we're going to kind of work on the wiper assembly. This is actually the water bottle that fills up with water and then kind of goes up to the push button that pushes water out this huge stream of jet. Just kidding. And then we'll be replacing the new wiper blades up there. So that's one project that we'll be working on. Next project after that, or part of the projects that we'll be working on, is we have a 2-inch narrow beam here hit on discs. The prior owner crunched it down using welding tools and got that in place, but there was no more adjustment. So, and he also took off the suspension of the shocks. Tie rods are okay, that kind of stuff's okay. Steering column's not too bad, but we'll be replacing that also. So we're going to be replacing this drum set with a disc brake system. So.Cal got us all hooked up with that. We can probably list that out later. So as we move on, that's going to be replaced with a new beam, 2-inch spindles, and a disc brake system for here. Moving on, we have this door that I'm going to be working with. This is the right side passenger door. It was a light blue when we got it with a black stripe, pretty cool, but it didn't quite match the car. So we're doing a temporary fix using Perfect Match Duplicolor, and I believe it's Indigo Midnight, a GM color, but it still matches this Ford Midnight Blue as we move along. So we'll be working on that. We did a first coat to it and tried to get it sprayed right. Top looks great, but we need to work on the rest of it. Anyhow, moving along, we have our steering column that had a 1.5-inch play that we're going to be working on, and kind of cleaning this area up and getting that steering wheel not so scary down the road. Like I said, that suspension was gone. So as we bounced over a couple bumps, we were in other lanes. So that was a white knuckle drive all the way from the southern area of Texas up to here in Abilene. As we move on to the car, we're going to be working on replacing the exhaust with the dual tip Monza. Once that goes, we'll be replacing the distributor cap, plug wires, and the coil with Bosch system, and a couple other pieces. I don't have the name right off the top of the head, but we're just kind of doing a quick one off. We'll be replacing this little fun piece. This is where the trunk or the engine compartment latch system goes together, and we'll be getting that all cleaned up. And then, well, this side's all right. But we'll be replacing, another piece that we're going to be replacing is the door handles. Get those back to stock, get it all cleaned up. It's not too bad, not too great, but we'll get her there, and we'll keep going. So this is, once again, the 64 Classic Beetle that D. Davis Design will be fixing up. Jack of all trades. Not only do we do websites and WordPress and social marketing videos and a couple of the other fun information technologies. If you need some consulting, let us know. Not that I wanted this to be a commercial, but this has been D. Davis Design, and thanks.